Hello, there's one more video about making order changes in Caterease. This is if you have multiple changes, you're adding and removing menu items to multiple events because you do have to save these changes in every event going forward. And so there's a more efficient way to do that. If you open Event Manager, and we'll use the Find button, and we're going to use the same events. So we're going to look at the next 30 days. And we're going to use DESC CDF. And again, we're going to pretend that it's later in the month because we don't want to have to change 30 events. Usually they're only copied a week in advance. So we'll select the 20th. We're going to click and scroll this box out of the way a little bit more again. We have the event page. We're going to update the guest count. We're going to say that it's going from 10 to 13. I'm just typing 13 in here again. And in the function screen, we will open up the menu item detail here. And we're going to remove these vegetarian items again. So I'm clicking using the control button to select multiple items, and I'm saying minus. And yes, I do want to delete all these food service items. And so just say you are taking away a couple items and you're going to add some new items. I need to move this out of the way a little more so I can access the menu item button. We're going to go to emergency meals. We're going to put them in alphabetical order and scroll down. So I'm going to add those vegetarian items again. So it was dinner and lunch, double clicking each. And then when I'm finished adding items, I say okay to get rid of that box. I'm going to add the numbers. We needed one of each. And now what I'm going to do is save this event. And I'm going to copy my menu so that when I go to the next event, I can just remove everything and add this. What that's going to do is just make it a lot faster, because if you have 3 or 4 different changes, you're adding 2 menu items and taking one away, it gets kind of confusing when you're doing 8 events in a row. So I feel like this is the best way to make sure that you're making the same changes to every event. So we've highlighted all these events. We're going to right click the mouse and go to special editing. And we are going to say copy selected items, or we can say copy all items. It'll tell us, ask if we want to copy them to the food memory. Yes, it's going to tell us that they've done it. Now, when we go to the next event, we can select all of these items. So I'm holding the shift button and highlighting everything. Now I'm going to say delete everything. And I'm going to right click my mouse. I'm going to select special editing, and I'm going to say paste all copied items. Yes, I do want to paste all copied food service items into this event. And now it's going to show you the events that were copied from the previous day. Again, this is just to make sure that if you're adding and removing a lot of items, it can get confusing. So once you're sure you have the order right, if you copy it and then just paste it in the subsequent days, I feel like that's the best way to make sure that you're doing it right for every single day. Little less room for human error. Of course, you want to save when you're finished, go to the next item, and just continue making all your changes. The only other thing I would say is make sure that you remember to click on that event tab and change the overall guest count. But that sums up the making order changes in Caterease. Hopefully this is helpful. If you wind up with any questions, please feel free to contact Mary for more information. Thank you. Have a great day.